I've been the problem since birth. Respect ain't given, it's earned.
I'm a real street dude around dudes that's playing. And I'm not playing. And I'm never gonna play. And if you lie on me, if you ever lie on me, it's dead ass serious.
Like, you can't keep positioning the narrative, because that's all this is. This is so that in a conversation in America, there'll be something where he and I are evenly linked. And only people in his hometown are floating that narrative. I'm really him.
I agree with you. And I shouldn't be trusted.
Yeah, no.
Because I know if you on some unmanly with me, I'ma sock your ass.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
And everybody understands
So
that.
you drew the line.
Hey, I didn't draw anything.
Okay.
But I will acknowledge the line at all times.
Indeed.
Like, there's no cards to play on me. There's no way for you to be in open competition with me and wanting to do harm to me when you know how important I am to this thing. And the fact that you're supposed to be that as well is unforgivable. Like, it's almost sacrilege.
I am issuing a lie detector challenge. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else unless you're willing to accept the $250,000 lie detector test.
What's good, family? It's your boy Lou, back with another video, man. Yo, why is Katt Williams and Sadique still beefing about who's lying about the incident that happened 13 years ago at a Houston comedy club, where supposedly they both were booked to perform that night, but one of them ended up not even being able to get into the venue and the other just being oblivious? But here's Ali Sadique on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn and Club Shay Shay speaking on Katt Williams and that incident.
Read that you and Katt have kind of had some going back and forth. I don't know how it happened. I think you said that you were supposed to perform on one of his shows, undercard or something. That didn't happen. So you give us the backdrop of what happened. I want to hear you tell what. I don't know if there's anything going on now. Maybe you and he made peace. Y'all got on the phone, jumped on a call or something. But what transpired that you were supposed to, like, was it Shreveport? Was it someplace in Louisiana that you were supposed to be on the show, or Texas? So what really happened? It's been some years, so the best of your guesstimation.
I'm well aware of what happened. I've been on the show.
Okay.
It was 2 days. I performed the first day.
Okay.
I had already performed the second day. I went outside to get my friend Ghetto. And then they wouldn't let me back in, saying that Katt didn't want you back in the building. I had already performed both days. So I didn't understand whatever his response was to it, I didn't understand that part of it. But I never knew why he was upset about whatever the situation. I never knew what happened. So, me and you, hanging out at a party.
Right.
You at my house.
Mm-hmm.
You go outside to your car.
Right.
You come back in from the car, and it's two people at the door saying, Ali don't want you back in his house.
Man, I just left. I was just in the house.
He said he don't want you back in his house.
Bro, what's going on, bro?
Get off my lawn before you go to jail, because I'm about to call police. I don't want you back in my house.
But I was just in your house.
Nigga, you heard what I said?
I just went to the car to get a cigarette.
I don't want you to get back in my house. Get your ass out of here.
They can't pay you for the 2 days that you performed.
I ain't even cashed a check.
He didn't pay you?
Yeah, he paid me. I didn't cash a check. That's how mad I was. I tore that shit up.
Well, that's on you.
Yeah, I ain't say that. I didn't say it wasn't about the payment. I'm still, okay. Once again, you were just in my house.
Yeah.
Drinking, having a good time. You left your bottle of liquor in there. I done put your out. I didn't really put you out. You went outside to get a cigarette. I ain't let you back in. The next time you see me, do you want to know what happened? Or you just cool with just being...
How it played out.
How it played out.
So the next time you see Katt, did you have a conversation with that Katt? Bro, what went on? What happened? Why was I not allowed to get back in the building?
We've never had the conversation. It's never been an explanation.
Have y'all not been in the same place, the same city at the same time since then?
Oh, we have been in the same city. We have been in the same city.
Would you like to have a conversation?
Oh, Shannon.
Nah, but see, you on some bull. I can tell you, you on some bull job.
Come on now. What I'm saying is this.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is this. That would have been possible before you lied on me after that, trying to make it seem like I was some small person.
So what did he say?
On Willie D podcast, he said, all this, like I was trying to get on the show and he paid me for nothing and he the king and all this other bull jive. Realistically, Shannon, it's not even worth my time. Realistically, it's not worth my time because like my boy told me, hey man, we ain't gonna give you no points for doing nothing to Katt. He ain't even in the same league with you. I only spoke up when it was being, when the challenges was being issued to everybody, especially Kevin, for all this, I play basketball with you, I rap against you, I box against you, I started celebrity boxing. Then when he said that, I said, started celebrity boxing? I was like, wait a minute.
You end up, you boxed before.
So?
It don't work like that.
Willie D and Melly Mel had a boxing match, celebrity boxing match.
Mm-hmm. Neither one of them had boxed before.
That's not true. That's not true. So,
well, I'm gonna get you and Katt together. Have a conversation. I'm gonna be there. I don't trust you. You be on some bull jive.
and you know something? And because you said it just like that, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah. And I shouldn't be trusted.
Yeah, no.
Because I know if you on some unmanly with me, I'ma sock your ass.
There was some static
but
between yourself and Katt Williams in the past. And, you know, we love to have this show and this floor to sort of unpack and really get everything out there to take a goal towards steps and resolution. We're all about peace here. We're all about resolutions and moving on to a better and brighter day. So I know you and Katt had problems in the past, man. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And of course, you know, we all like to get to a chime in. Better way, better day.
There's no way to resolve anything. Any problem I've ever had with anybody. This is my golden rule. If it's a public beef, you have to see the resolution. So I don't want nobody ever think that it's just one way.
Yeah.
When I tell a story, I tell it very detailed. So for somebody that I had admiration for to come out and say something that's an untruth, and then you privately try to apologize. And I said, cool, I will come to the meeting. But just to not just be just crazy with it, I said this to the person who called me about the meeting. I said, yo, if they coming for peace, cool. But if they not, you know me and I am who I am. Bruh, I'm cool until I'm not. And if anybody knows anything about me, it ain't a group of people, it ain't a man, it ain't nobody that I've ever feared in my life, even if you think that you got the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, ain't nobody got no upper hand. And with me, it's it's a decision with me. I'm a real street dude around dudes that's playing. And I'm not playing. And I'm never gonna play. And if you lie on me, if you ever lie on me, it's dead ass serious, because Emmett Till happened because of a lie. We in a condition in this country because of lies and propaganda. So don't do no white supremacy nonsense on me and try to make me look small. Because you know that happened 13 years ago. It didn't happen yesterday. And I know what condition you was in prior to, and you playing a game, and I'm not to be played with. You ain't got enough people. And I'm by myself. And it is what it is. So if you wanna do what you called for, then 100. But don't call me with no private apology when you said something in public trying to make me look like a clown. Cause you know I grab you and I close my hand around your throat. And I'm for peace.
And here's Katt Williams' response on Willie D's podcast and 7 p.m.
I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Sadique. I know you said you
The
didn't
world
want to talk
couldn't
about it.
possibly want to know
wanna
that.
know,
He's
man.
not
We
famous enough for the world to want to know that.
At least
Because
pretty
my
famous.
side of the world doesn't want to know that. See,
Well, my side of the world.
here's the thing.
What happened, man?
A lot of times what liars do first is they set up a narrative and a scenario. Like Michael Blackson just got on national TV and told people, yeah, I got a beef with Katt Williams, and Katt is mad at me about this, and because I said this, and I didn't even mean it like that. And the whole time, he's never talked to me. That's how he feels. He's heard I'm angry. I've not had a conversation with him. It's the same with your Ali Sadique. If it wasn't for the information that I know in my intel, I would be a fan of his like everybody else. Who wouldn't be a fan of a young black storyteller that's done time and loves his family and is a hometown guy? Like, why would he ever have any enemies in comedy? It's ludicrous. But if you pick the actual king, then make sure that your story's correct. And unfortunately, his story's not correct. No matter what he says, he never met me. He made it disrespectful that a security guard that was 6'7" reached over him to pay him, not mentioning the fact that he got paid for not doing anything.
Well, let's start at the beginning of the Reliant thing.
I don't know if I wanna.
I'm gonna
Go
start,
ahead.
and then you can do what you want to do.
Fair enough.
But I think for the sake of the audience knowing, just
Tell
having
them
an
who Ali
idea of
Sadique
what we're
is
talking
first.
about. Ali Sadique is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston.
A very fine comedian.
Very fine comedian.
Yes.
Now, Ali said that he went to a Reliant arena and he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, and then somebody told him Katt didn't want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. Another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him. And he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is, every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. Not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this. I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show. I just don't do it. I travel with the comedians that are coming to your city. We're one unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening because there isn't space for it. I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there. Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means don't nothing move but the money. There ain't no loud talking and voice raising and, how dare you? How dare you? Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir? Whoever you may be. Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter. And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You don't even play in our league. And that's before I knew who you were. Now that I know who you are, I'm just ashamed because you took something personal that couldn't have been personal. I didn't meet you. That's how it would have gone if I wasn't there, because the truth is I wasn't there. All of this happened before I got there.
What happened with the check? When the security guy gave him the check?
When I asked what the person had said, I said, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's so angry. What did he say to you? He said, I'm supposed to be on this show. I said, well, maybe he was expecting to get some sort of a payment. And now he thinks he doesn't get to get paid because we already have a tour. I wouldn't want that. Pay him for performing. So he got the check of the performer. This is what he's angry about. Imagine the audacity. Remember, your story is that I'm kicking you the fuck out. Get out and lock arms and don't let him in. And paying you? Make it make sense, King. So, either you're smaller than I think or I'm bigger. Either one. Like, you can't keep positioning the narrative, because that's all this is. This is so that in a conversation in America, there'll be something where he and I are evenly linked. And only people in his hometown are floating that narrative. I'm really him.
You don't believe that there's, under any circumstances, that, you and Ali can come to a resolution, just be cool?
You've just talked to me. You know I don't have a bone in this.
Yeah.
I don't have a bone in this.
So if I got him on the phone, you talk to him?
I would have gave him the celebrity boxing match he asked for if I thought he was a celebrity.
Oh, come on, man. You know Ali a celebrity. Come on,
sir,
Kat.
I'm not talking. I didn't mean that disparagingly.
Yeah.
I meant that in ticket sales, my nigga. Ticket sales, that's what I meant. I mean, I'm doing 7,000 in your hometown while you go do 300. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm talking statistics. I'm talking about the biggest and baddest thing going. And you, a person trying to get in, why would you be mad? It's ridiculous. I'm offended. I'm offended. Why? Because even if it's celebrity boxing, I need you to sell tickets too. I need you to sell these pay-per-view numbers, my nigga. I know I'm bringing it. It's more people that want to see me get laid out by you. And the fact that an upstanding and righteous gentleman like yourself is in that position with the only thing trying to be righteous in our lane is just more machinations of the devil. You should have a much better backstory when you pick me as an opponent.
Ali Sadique,
You know what?
came on the show, and he had some things to say about you not making public or private amends, and says something along the lines of, and I'm paraphrasing here because it's been a minute, but he says something along the lines of like the apology's got to be just as loud as the disrespect. You know what I mean? Whichever way it was. I don't know.
I agree with that philosophy wholehearted, but let's be very clear. I just said I didn't remember the guy. So I said I don't know the guy, right? Mm-hmm. And then other comedians showed me pictures where I'm around the guy. He's in the same room as me. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm too old. I feel like if I don't have your number and you don't have my number, we never exchanged numbers, then nigga, I don't know you. I feel like if we've never communicated or like, okay, so, but if I said that I didn't know you and clearly I've been around you, that was the only apology I could have made to the guy. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't have any amends that I was trying to make. So when it was suggested that he meet up with me, he was confused at why I was not going to be having no apologetic energy. Like, no, nigga, I'm not apologizing. On site is on site. Like, I'm the person being crossed in this situation, not vice versa. I'm not sure what he said, but whatever he said, it didn't involve me doing something to him or doing something against him or stepping outside of code. I'm not sure what he said the issue actually was, but I'm saying at the end of the day, you can't afford to be a comedian and be black and be short and be righteous and have me as a op, my nigga. It's counterproductive to your very existence. Not just because I'm him, but because you're not. And so how, I'm saying...
I mean, at least
I have nothing disrespectful to say about him because I don't know him like that. Like, as a comedian, I think he does a great job. He's a storyteller. Generally, you got to be 80 years old to be a storyteller. Like, nobody does that even brand of comedy. Like, I don't see, that's why I can't, most of these can never be legitimate beefs because I'm not an insecure person. Like, I'm a quick to say I'm sorry type nigga. Like, I would never let a nigga fuck around and damage both of our energies. Are you kidding? Like, but by the same token, if you don't really like me because you can't be me, then my job is to make it better and better looking for you, boy. Because you probably at the club and I'm probably at the arena at your hometown. I'm probably selling 21,000 tickets where you live. You probably at the club still. You probably is barking outside of your lane. Nobody in the WNBA get to talk sideways to Melo. So why I'm gonna let these little rails and niggas in a whole different, these CBA niggas, why I'm gonna let them talk about what I got going on over here in the real league? It's weird.
Weird. Like, to me, like, beef. I don't think it's a beef. And I'm just an outsider. You know what I mean? Like,
there is none. It's all peace, guy.
The way that we receiving this information, you have one standpoint of, I didn't know who that was in the room. Yeah, he was in the room, but I didn't. Right.
Okay.
And
So
then on his perspective, it's
but let me help you.
Who I was.
Let me help you.
He's friend on me.
Let me reveal.
Please do.
Let me reveal.
I like to get this to the bottom of this.
Most of his story is fictitious, right? So he has worked a deal with the venue where the people that put on the shows, he got in the contract that he gonna open all the shows, that the comedy shows that come to this particular venue, right? So generally, most artists aren't even the people that see their contracts. They don't know about none of that, right?
Yeah.
But because I run all my stuff, I see all of the contracts, right? But when I bring my tour, I have 5 or 6 people opening for me, and they already come with us. Ali was not one of those people. He was not traveling with us. He was not on the tour. There are no posters and billboards that Ali was on tour with Katt. That does not exist. It was just for this venue because this is the venue he had pull at, right? So he thinks as a guy opening the show that he can come out to Every Day I'm Hustling by Rick Ross and come do his set to start the show when me, the headliner, is coming out to the same thing. I'm not even at the venue. It's my people telling this nigga, you cannot come out to that, nigga. It's Katt show. And he's telling the comedians, y'all ain't even gonna be able to follow me. I come to do 30 minutes and I'm gonna kill. And like, by the time I get to the conversation, like, either Ali can perform or I can. You see how that's a no-brainer? Right. But because somebody did book him, maybe this is a money situation. So somebody get this man a check so that he didn't lose any money for coming out. I wouldn't want it to be that type of situation. So no matter how you break this is never me versus him. Like, he was never, like, that's why he can't tell you about any conversation he was having with me and how that's just not possible. Like, I already had the people on the tour that was on the tour already. This is just a stop in Houston.
You moving how you moving, and it's coming from 2 different directions.
But he's aware of both of those directions. He's not unaware.
Is it salvageable?
He told you himself there's nothing to salvage.
Copy.
I'm saying it would be different if we had a relationship and it went awry. We never had a relationship. He was on an opposition team. He's the enforcer for Bill Bellamy and D-Lay and Billy Sorrells. So because that's his squad, because that's his squad, I'm over here, you dig?
Right.
And everybody understands that.
So you drew the line.
Hey, I didn't draw anything.
Okay.
But I will acknowledge the line at all times.
Indeed.
Like, there's no cards to play on me. There's no way for you to be in open competition with me and wanting to do harm to me when you know how important I am to this thing. And the fact that you're supposed to be that as well is unforgivable. Like, it's almost sacrilege.
I mean, I get it. I told you that.
Well, you talk about balance.
Because at the end of the day, he a trustee. As a nigga that go to jail, we don't give a fuck what the trustees say. They always talking.
So how do you balance that, though? So you said balance.
I just
Only
showed
balance
you.
Equal balance, right?
Left fist, right fist, same way he balances.
Which then led to a $250,000 lie detector challenge.
Katt Williams has 3 days to respond to this challenge. A $250,000. We can go up if you want to, but I'm just starting at $250,000. Lie detector test, administrated from a reputable lie detector place. I am issuing a lie detector challenge. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else unless you're willing to accept the $250,000 lie detector test.
Yeah, my take on this, man, comedians gotta do better, man. Cause this is petty bullshit. I wanna see some stand-up comedy. I wanna laugh some more. You know what I'm saying? Both of these gentlemen is 50 plus. Plus, I don't even know why they even care about that shit. That shit happened a long time ago, 13 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I can understand both sides. I can understand why Ali Sadique feels slighted a little bit, because I would too if I came outside and they didn't allow me back in, and then they saying that Katt didn't want me to be in the venue when I was already in there and stuff like that. You feel me? And I understand Katt's side as well. Like, it's a business. And in my business, I do it with my people, and we on tour, and that's how it's gonna go. I'm not using no extra people. So I understand that side of it too. Everything else, semantics, I really don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? But who y'all think lying? You think Katt lying, or you think Ali lying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day, beautiful night, depending on wherever you at around the world. And I appreciate you. Until next time. Sweat.